Hey guys, good morning. It's Tom with Symbol Surfing, and today I'm just doing a video about Riot blockchain. I want to hit on 3 points. I want to talk about its recent all-time high, its most recent earnings date, and the post-earnings price change, and what I also believe to be a bullish pennant chart pattern. All right, so disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, and this YouTube channel does not contain any kind of financial advice. Okay, so first up, we're going to talk about the all-time high, but I want to show you guys how I found this trading opportunity. I was on Symbol Surfing, and I went to the earnings date calendar, and by default, it pulls up the current date, but what I was doing here was I like to go back in time, you know, like several days to a week. So I went to March 31st, and there was 28 symbols that reported. There's Micron, Walgreens. So as we were going down the list here, so here's Riot blockchain. So what I noticed just by looking at the chart is I saw this pennant chart pattern, and it was really interesting to me. So I wanted to go into this further, so let's do that. So first up is the all-time high. So the 52-week high and the all-time high is $79.50. The 52-week low was 93 cents. So the 1-year return is almost 5,000% on Riot right now, which is incredible. So looking at the 5-year chart, though, you can see that this was the all-time high, and the previous high, you know, run was back here. But of course, once it broke this 40, this became a new all-time high. This became a new all-time high, and so on and so on. So we were just kind of running up into new all-time highs. And then there was the sell-off. But I wanted just to talk about that real quick. So that's the all-time high. Okay, now let's go into the 6-month chart here to look at the earnings. So these are the most recent earnings dates here and here. Okay, and you know, if you've been following Symbol Surfing, or if you have a plan or been watching our YouTube videos, you know that I look at earnings to earnings price change. So this earnings to this earnings is obviously a huge increase. And then, but after this most recent earnings, the price went higher, which is great, but then it actually went lower, and not only lower, it went below the price it was on the earnings date. So that's a little confusing. And then most recently, it's kind of bounced off of that low a little bit. So this is very a conflicting message here. It's not bullish or bearish. So I wanted just to highlight that. And then next up is the bullish pennant chart pattern. So let's look at that. So I'm going to clear this out, and I'm going to try to draw the pennant chart pattern as I see it. So it goes like this, and then like this. So this is a pennant chart pattern, and pennants can be bullish or bearish. So let's jump over to IG.com. How to identify bullish pennants. To identify a bullish pennant, you'll need to watch for 2 elements. Firstly, a pronounced upward movement beforehand, known as the pull. Secondly, a price consolidation that forms a roughly symmetrical triangle with its support and resistance lines. And real quick, I wanted to show you guys the opposite so we can, you know, see what the bearish pennant looks like and how to identify that. So how to identify a bearish pennant. To identify a bearish pennant, look for a consolidation between support and resistance after a major bearish price move, the pull. The support and resistance lines will form a roughly symmetrical triangle, showing that the market is in conflict between positive and negative sentiment. So here's the pull. So, you know, to me, this clearly looks like a bullish pennant. So as the price gets closer and closer, you know, and it may not get all the way to the corner here, but I believe that the stock is going to go much higher. I think it's going to take out this high and is going to, you know, go much higher. All right, guys, that takes care of the bullish pennant chart pattern. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up for me. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Click subscribe for straightforward chart analysis like this, and ring the bell so you get access to our latest videos. Thanks so much for watching.